Evet arkadaşlar, kanalıma hoş geldiniz. Bugün Telltale'in diğer dur olmadı. Başlıyorum. Evet arkadaşlar, kanalıma hoş geldiniz. Bugün Batman The Enemy Within oynayacağız. Biliyorsunuz bir önceki serimiz Batman The Telltale serisi. Bunda orada yapmış olduğumuz seçimlerin yine buraya da etkisini göreceğiz. Çünkü iki oyun birbiriyle bağlantılı. Bir önceki oyunu oynayıp buna da devam edebiliyorsunuz. Hikayenin devam kısmı gibi. Şimdi birinci bölümden başlayacağız. Böyle hafif parlaklığımızı da arttıralım. Tamam. Güzel. Şimdi teknolojimizin rengi geçen sefer de mavi yapmıştık. Mavi güzel duruyordu. Gözler kırmızı olacak ama mavi daha iyi ya. Mavi olsun. Mavi güzel duruyor. Başlayalım. Bulut depolama etkinleştirilsin mi? Etkinleştir abicim onu da. Load sistemine kaydetsin yaptığımız şeyleri. İlk oyun çok güzeldi. Biz ilk oyunu bayağı beğenmiştik. YouTube'da zaten şu an hemen sağdan vesaire bir yerden önerilen olarak karşınıza çıkacak.
One fateful
Evet.
night my parents gave their lives for me. They became
Talihsiz
my
bir gecede.
heroes. Their legacy untouchable.
Şimdi
Until
ilk
I
oyunda
learned the
hatırlayacağınız
truth.
üzere
My
Wayne'lerin
father, Thomas Wayne, was a
ne
criminal.
kadar
He
bir
ruled
göt hali
over
olduğunu
Gotham from
öğrendik.
the shadows.
Gerçekten suçlular
And
amına koyayım,
everything
böyle
I
bir
thought
şey
I
yok.
knew about myself
Milletin hayatını sikmişler
changed
amına koyayım.
forever.
Yapmadıkları bok kalmamış
The children
insanlara.
of Arkham exposed the
Yavşaklar.
truth about my father to Gotham.
Ama bizim
Their
Bruce öyle
attack
değil.
turned friends into
Bruce
enemies
Wayne
and
biziz
threw
ama.
the city into chaos. I was
Aynen
committed
öyle.
to Arkham Asylum, where I
Oğlum,
escaped with the help of a mental patient named John
Arkham'a da
Doe.
kapattılar bizi.
After a bloody battle, I
Şu an
put an end to it all in
anlattıkları
the
ilk oyunda
catacombs
yapmış
beneath the city.
olduğumuz şeyler
The
aslında.
Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman.
Aynen
But
öyle.
they would not be the last.
Şimdi ilk oyunda Two-Face, Penguin ve Lady
Spring has
Arkham
arrived in
karakterleri
Gotham,
vardı.
and with it comes City
Şimdi
Hall's quarterly crime
gayet
report.
güzel o yüzden.
Crime is way down since the fall of the children
Batman'in
of Arkham,
düşmanlarını,
marking another
nemesislerini çok
triumph
güzel
for
işlemişler. O
newly
yönden
minted
çok
police
hoşuma
commissioner
gitti benim.
James Gordon.
Hikaye
In a
bazlı.
statement this
Bu oyunda
morning,
biraz daha böyle
Gordon
hani girip
credited
kafa
his
göz
success
kırmalı
to the
değil de
public
biraz daha böyle
partnership between the
izleyebildiğimiz,
police and the Batman.
seçimlerimizin etki
He
ettiği
praised the mysterious
gayet güzel bir
vigilante
oyun
for his
yapmışlar.
sacrifice, describing him as
O
essential
yüzden
to the
oynamadıysanız
security of the
tavsiye
city.
ederim.
Things are looking up, citizens.
Riddler.
After the long dark winter comes
Güzel.
the thaw. Now if only the knights could win again,
Soru işareti
everyone
tek
would
bir
be happy.
karaktere ait tabi bu oyunlarda. O da Riddler'a. Virago.
Lucky 13! There it is.
Rumi Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international
Uluslararası
arms
silah
dealer.
satıcısı.
The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to
Enteresan bir konuşma
charity,
oldu 5-10
a
dakikada.
criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence, a masterful performance. I wonder,
If a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is?
what do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to
Aha.
yourself.
We all wear masks in public. Every day is a
Seçim
thousand
balonları
little
çok güzel
performances.
olmuş bu sefer.
Perhaps,
Bir öncekinde
but
alt
some are more
altaydılar. Bu sefer
encompassing
bildiğiniz
than
şık
others.
şeklinde yapmışlar.
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's,
Bu arada
we'll find them.
seçimlerde cevap
The
vermeme
GCPD
kısmımızda
already bugged his penthouse and
teknolojimizi
found
geliştirmişiz.
meaning
That if he's doing
Lens
arms deals
kullanıyoruz
in
bu sefer.
Gotham,
They
Güzel.
happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Mori is saying.
standing by for support.
Acaba
Look for
bu oyunun
something with a microphone.
oynanışı nasıl diyordum?
He certainly enjoys the good life, doesn't he?
Made a fortune running guns during
Güzel,
the Arab
güzel,
Spring.
güzel.
Diversified into biotech shortly after.
Peki
From
şu
what I
arkadakiler?
understand, he's not one for pinching pennies.
Şimdi başka güvenlik var.
Hotel security are guarding him particularly close.
A man
Aynen
like
öyle.
Mori counts more enemies than friends.
I wonder why that is.
Acaba neden amına koyayım? Adam silah satıyor. Bu kim? Mori'nin telefonu.
Well, Looks like roulette is his Achilles heel.
Aynen
He
öyle.
has a
Millet oynamayı
reputation
seviyor.
for being lucky, but then you don't need luck when you own the house.
Allah.
Şimdi telefonuna bakmamız
Consumer
lazım.
model. Could be a good way to hear Maury's conversation.
Güzel. Şimdi onun telefonuna
I'm
ekleyeceğiz.
hacking into Maury's phone.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here.
Alfred de var ya.
You should be able to pick up audio from Maury's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Aha.
Try to blend in.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering,
Acaba neyi
what's
merak ediyordum?
Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this?
Hayda.
I figured you went to fancier casinos. Someplace where only high rollers go.
I'm looking for
Sessiz
something
kalma
different.
hakkımız var
New
tabii de.
thrills.
Well, it's a good thing you're here. And it's a good thing I'm here.
Sen kimsin ya?
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Aha.
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't
Zaman.
give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Maury. I
Aa.
am death.
Zaman da olur.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him.
From your father's time. I think
Aha.
that's Riddler.
Babamın zamanından hatırlıyor. Amına koyayım.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted. Bruce.
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
Hello?
That's him. You'd better gear up.
You can't just blow me off. I guess that's my answer.
Aynen cevabını
No
aldım. Bir
one
sus ya.
threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir,
What?
it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap. Let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead?
Oy. Ananı avradını. Adamın boğazını parçaladı. Başlangıca bak amına koyayım.
Let's get started.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
Oğlum keşke kadına yalan söyleseydik. Benimle dışarıda buluş deseydik. O sayede kadın çıkmış olurdum ekrandan. Yanlış seçim yaptık. Daha oyunun başında yanlış seçim
Let
yaptık.
Gordon know
amına
what's
koyayım.
happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves.
Gel. Tak amına kodum. Zınk. Hadi gel. Astiktir silah çekti. Oğlum silah ne lan? Amına kodum. Oğlum biliyoruz şifreyi ya, aynı anda basmamız lazım. Dostum ben bu oyunu ilk defa oynamıyorum ha. Mal mısın sen? Kontroller yine aynı bu. Arada ilk oyundaki gibi.
Commissioner Gordon on
mekaniği
the
de
line.
hemen hemen
Scrambling
aynı.
audio now.
Gordon,
Batman, what's the status?
Durum mu ne?
multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler?
Aha.
He hasn't been seen in years.
Sanki
Well, he's
biliyormuş
putting
gibi
on quite a
anlatıyor şu
show.
an.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
Zırhımızı umarım geliştirmişizdir. Çünkü ilk oyunda biraz böyle zayıftı. İkinci oyunda büyük ihtimalle daha iyi bir hale gelmiştir. Çünkü teknolojimizi geliştirmişiz. Ya şu kaydetmeyi yaparken
We can make the deal. Anything you want.
Low'da
Our
yükleme
issues
yaparken
can't be
hafif
solved with handshakes,
bulma
Maury.
var.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal. There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle.
Hayda.
I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this!
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
That
Oğlum
drone
bu
fully
piçin
functional.
bilmeceleri cidden çok zor ya.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that scratches at the very nature of our existence.
Same woman from before.
Perhaps you should have turned on the charm.
Batman will save her, along with everyone else.
Distraction. Rattling around like a rat.
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on
Allah
our streets
Allah.
again.
Alfred biliyor
He's
Riddler'ı.
not to be taken
Ama biz
lightly.
bilmiyoruz.
I know.
Some kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
Aynen öyle.
But don't think you can just stall. I will get bored. You won't.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
Audio
Sakini
playback
dağıtalım.
fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
Bak. Gel bakayım sen buraya. Şşş, sessiz olun oğlum. Böyle tepkiler vermeyin, sikerim belanızı ha. Amına koyayım, sizi kurtarmaya geldik.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer.
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
How should I deploy when we're inside?
I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
Aa,
We need a distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan.
oğlum
You're
şeyi de biz
completely insane.
seçiyoruz. Güzel.
No.
Bu yoktu mesela
I believe
öncekinde. Hani
that's
bu
it.
kadar şey değildi. Az siktir. Onu sikip
I'll clear a
parmağı
path.
koptu.
Wait for my signal.
Give him hell. We're counting on you.
Hadi bakalım, başladık. Sertçe vur, bağla. Değiştirmişler. Kalkan yaptık kendimize. Hadi bakayım. Aynen
You're ahead
öyle,
of
Batman.
schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him.
Çok iyi! İşte bu!
Bu.
Harika bir oyun! Mükemmel! Mükemmel! Orospu!
Oha, oynanışı değiştirmişler. Böyle değildi. Bunlar yoktu. Bunlar yeni. Çok güzel. Amına kodumun evladı, ne yapıyorsun?
The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open.
With pleasure.
Kafamı kullanmıyor muyum? Çaba. Zınk. Zınk. Buna kodumun oğlu. İngiliz anahtarıyla geliyor ya. Bu da karnına. Oy. Şok şok şok şok. Yat aşağı. Ha, kafanı kullanmıyorsun.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman.
Umarım
You're the
iyi
biggest
şeyler
name in Gotham
duymuşsundur.
since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city. Now I'm back.
Gotham has forgotten you, Riddler.
Aynen
Crawl back
öyle.
under your rock before you get hurt.
Says the man with a hook at his throat. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective.
Gordon,
Here you
now.
are. Oh, you have to be kidding.
Şaka yapmıyorum. Amına kodum. Yat aşağı.
You're not smart enough. Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
Gel ben de sana göstereyim gel. Oğlum Batman'le baş edebileceğini mi zannediyorsun sen? Oy! Ananı sikeyim. Polis vuruldu lan.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Follow
Aha.
the power lines. There must be a weak point.
Ay. Ay. Ucu ucuna kurtardık orospu çocuğunu.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
Aynen öyle.
Heard you're a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war. Why wouldn't you just let him die?
I believe in justice. Maury deserves a trial in a court of law. If he's
Aynen öyle.
guilty, his cell will be right next to yours.
Justice. Ridiculous. Either way, you won't be the one to put me there.
Öyle mi zannediyorsun? Gel. Zınk. Kafayı yedin mi? O siktir. Orospu çocuğuna bak. Uy güzel. Zınk. Yat yere. Kalkma oğlum kalkma.
Enough of this.
Gerçekten uslanmıyorsun ya sen.
You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
Ananı avradını. Ay. Vallahi geliştirmişiz lan teknolojiyi biraz daha. O siktir. Oğlum taktik işe yaramamış. Çok adam kaybettik.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all,
Aa,
we're here
Amanda
to help.
Waller. Ne alaka lan Amanda Waller? Oha. Bunu beklemiyordum işte. Bu şaşırttı.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
Envantere eklendi. Oha, oyunda bu sefer envanter sistemi var.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told.
Çok da iyiye gitmedi ama.
Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us. Yeah, and leave a bloody mess in his wake. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Aynen öyle
Different Ed is on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourself.
Hadi
Just so you
bakalım.
know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman.
Aynen öyle.
I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
And you are?
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's there.
Vengeance.
The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been
Allah
tracking
Allah.
that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
Sounds like the expertise we need.
Keep that attitude and we'll get along just fine. We're not always welcomed with open arms. Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long,
Allah
everyone
Allah.
thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team.
Allah Allah.
I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention the city's corrupt mayor, Dent. We could do great things together if we joined forces.
Whatever you think you can bring to the table, I don't need it.
You knew me even a little, you wouldn't hesitate. Trust me, you want me on your side. The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut
I
it.
got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller,
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers.
Harbi de amına
You
bizim orada
GCPD
planımız
cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
çok yanlış
you're putting all
işledi.
this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you?
You can't put this on Jim. I called for a distraction.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future.
Bak işte ya.
I gotta get a security detail on Maury while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones
Allah
that'll catch
Allah.
Riddler.
Aman da
I thought she
normalde
was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll
Helal
see when you
lan
read it.
sana.
He's hinged. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
I heard them talking about some kind of deal.
Any idea what?
No, but it'd be safe to say they didn't come to terms.
Thanks. That's a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though.
Sor bakayım, ne soracaksın? Ha, sor.
Criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger, the chaos, the energy. You can't keep away, can you? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry. I think I know you a little better now.
Piçe bak. Bizimle ilgili not alıyor bir daha amına koyayım.
Agent.
Batman, before you go.
Heh,
Gotham's
söyle.
your city. I respect that.
Aynen
But
öyle.
you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like. You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
Amına koydum, sen kimsin beni benim şehrimde tehdit ediyorsun ha yavşak. The Enigma. Enigma Riddler'ın gerçek ismiydi galiba. Enigma bilmem ne, bir saçma sapan bir şeydi amına koyayım. Yarrak yürek bir karakter. Sosyopatın teki amına koyayım. Milleti kesiyor, biçiyor. Bir de bulmaca soruyor. Yavşak. Neyse ya, hikayemize biz devam edelim kaldığımız yerden. Ya bakayım.
What an eventful evening.
Alfred Reis yine çayını getirmiş.
Taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Ne getirdim bakayım.
Thanks, Al.
Şimdi hemen bunu inceleyelim.
I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
Yo müzik açma amına, telif melif yeriz. Müzik açayım mı? Jazz klasik. Ortama uygun bir şeyler çal bakayım. Hadi bakayım. Çal lan, ortama uygun bir şeyler çal hadi. Amına koyayım, hala kulağımızdaki kesik de duruyor ya.
It's ready when you are.
Hadi bakalım. Şimdi. Aha. Oha, biz kontrol ediyoruz. Oha, bir dakika. Bunlar profiller duruyor.
She'll turn up again. Harvey Dent.
Oğlum o diğer karakterlerden topladığımız profiller duruyor.
In the end, Harvey can make a single decision without consulting his lucky coin.
Bunlar Penguin'in, Lady Arkhan ve geri kalanı için de yer açmışız ha. Şş. Hadi bakayım. Normalde bu kadar şey değildi kontrol. İlk oyunda biraz daha kısıtlıydı derken şimdi yine kontrolü bizden aldı amına koyayım.
Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency.
There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that.
Aha. Ne oluyor? Alfred.
It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Allah.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. No, I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
Aynen öyle.
Thank you, Bruce. It'll pass. Working
Oğlum,
always
kimseyi
helps.
kurtarmaya gitmezsem bile Alfred'i kurtarmaya gideceğim her seferinde. Evet, şimdi dedektifliğe başlayabiliriz artık ufaktan. Ajans verilerini bir inceleyelim önce. Neymiş öğrenelim.
A shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law
Aynen
enforcement
öyle.
with impunity.
Oh, Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
The Riddler's a flashy homicidal maniac with a thing for puzzles, and Waller and her agency might be just as dangerous.
Aynen öyle.
Again, Waller may be running a more ethical operation these days.
Epik demiyor bu arada, etik diyor.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes. To have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld.
Allah
Even
Allah.
Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Çünkü
Well, he
Falcon
seemed to have
öldü.
a prior relationship with Mori.
Diğerleri de
Some kind of
gitti.
axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged.
Allah Allah.
If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him.
Aynen
Plenty
öyle.
of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
Harbi de ama cidden kafayı sıyırmış lan.
What was that? You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
Piçe bak.
I take everything back.
Şimdi önce Gotham akışına. Gotham halkı Batman'le GCPD'nin ortaklığını destekliyormuş. Güzel. Wayne şirketi hisse senetlerinde rekor kırdı. İşte böyle lan toparlıyoruz ha. Bak şirketi de toparlıyoruz. Dent'in duruşma tarihi tekrar ertelendi. Kate Clark mı yazmış bunların hepsini? Mark Phillips. Bu gazetecilerde bir boklar çıkabiliyor bazen çünkü. Yani ilk oyundan hatırlayanlar bilir. Yetkililer Cobblepot için örnek mahkum diyor. Güzel. Kalın buradan şimdi Codex. Amanda Waller. Codeksimize bununla ilgili bilgi yükledik. Abi SC'ye basmadan çıkmamız lazım. Onu unutuyoruz. Riddler'la ilgili bilgilerimizi yükledik. Rumi Mori. Bu piç çok farklı bir karakter. Bu direkt ajansla ilgili bilgiler. Amanda Waller'dan önce ajansı yönetenler çok fazla yolsuzluğa karışmış. Ama Amanda Waller'dan sonra ajans biraz daha toparlamış olabilir deniyor. Bunları sonra hani daha detaylı okuruz. Hatta videoda eğer merak ediyorsanız, okumak istiyorsanız durdurup okuyabilin diye böyle kısa kısa bakacağım. Karakterlerin çoğunu zaten ilk oyundan biliyoruz. Sadece birkaç tane yeni karakter var şu anda gelen. Yine SC'ye bastık yanlışlıkla. Tamam. Bir puzzle'ımıza dönelim.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
Bakalım. Oha.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
Bir gözüm var ama göremiyorum.
Sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
Ayda. Tek gözüm var ama göremiyorum. Kasırga gözü.
The eye of a hurricane.
It fits the description in the riddle, but I'm not sure how it helps us. Even if there were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping us with the object in question. If that is indeed the key.
Justice. How it relates to Batman, maybe. Lady Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
She has 2 eyes under the blindfold, though, not one.
O da
So
doğru.
it's something else.
Tek gözü Joker ne alaka amına
The eye of a
koyayım?
needle.
İğne
But
gözü.
how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Bir iğne getir bakayım.
Look at these strange grooves. Never forget.
Burada da kullanamıyorum ki. Dur. O zaman başka bir şekilde kullanacağız onu. Space'le oyun duruyor. Gel bakayım buraya. Şu tarafta bir şey yapabiliyor muyum? Aynı Batsuit mi
No
lan
one
ikisi
beats
de?
Lucius's handiwork. The suit has held up remarkably well so far.
In spite of everything you put it through.
Oğlum nasıl kullanacağız biz o şeyi? Geziyormuş gibi hissettim amına. Aha. Diski buraya takacağız. Hadi bakayım. Çözdük amına kodumun oldu.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
Piç ya. Amına koyayım.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh.
Bakalım hadi.
Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Oğlum. Riddler bir tık yoracak bizi.
Hey, Alfred.
Belli oldu yani.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Amına koyayım ya. Oyunda bile torpil dönüyor.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany. I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Ana menüdeki pet save'den. Oha.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Güzel. O bak bu seçenek de yoktu mesela. Ana menüden şeye erişme. Bad Computer'a erişme yoktu daha önce. Yeni eklenmiş.
Excellent. Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
Bu pezevenk ya bak, bu kadını görünce ben sinirleniyorum. İlk oyunda bize yaptığı götlüğü unutamam ben.
The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but
ne?
What's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, this? No. This is just something for Lucius.
I see. Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
Hadi, hadi. Yorma beni ya.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop?
No, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
Aynen öyle bu.
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me.
Hadi bakalım.
Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Well, would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast.
Az siktir.
Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything.
I love it. Thanks, Tiffany.
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Not bad. See what I had to deal with growing up? Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Well, please just don't say old.
Well, now that you mention it.
Hey, play nice. Bruce has had a rough year.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late, already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off.
Allah Allah.
Micro pulse waves?
Yeni bir yardımcı bulmuş olduk.
Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
It's pretty cool, huh?
I don't know if cool would be the word I would use. I can hear it hum. What does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
All right, if you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help.
I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. Said he was having some issues with his health.
He would love that.
I hope he isn't still angry with me and Luke about that incident with the china.
Well, you know Al. No one messes with his dinnerware.
Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
Tiffany bize çok yardımcı olacak.
All right then. Time to crack this puzzle.
Lucius'ın ne kadar zeki olduğunu düşünürsek onun çocuğu da bir o kadar zekidir.
Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises, what we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold, into the mission? We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler, and we can trust her. She's family after all.
O da doğru ama.
She's anything like you.
She's better than me.
Okay, then let's give her a shot.
Great.
Oha.
I'll start thinking about how we can broach the subject with her.
Oğlum Lucius gerçekten Tiffany'yi bizim ekibe almamızı istiyor.
Shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Şaşırdım yani. Ben herhalde şey olur diye bekledim. Yani
Mr. Wayne.
Yes?
Hayırdır
I'm
amına
Special
koyayım.
Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here.
See you later, Lucius. Good chat.
Oh yeah, one of the best.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
Please, come in. Make yourselves at home. Can I get my assistant to get you anything? Coffee, water, donuts?
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Az siktir. Bu onun
This
verdiği...
office, it really represents you.
Well, I'd like to think so.
Bu onun dosyasıydı amına
this
koyayım.
you?
Bu kız bize verdi o dosyayı.
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
Tamam,
So
güzel.
happy. After
Bilgisayarın
everything
altına
you've been through,
postaladık.
I don't know how you still do it.
Ayda.
Do what exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that. What's that all about?
My father did a lot of damage to a lot of people. I'm just trying to make things right.
Thomas Wayne did cast a long, dark shadow. It must be difficult to get out from under it.
Ablacım ne anlatıyorsun
What is
ya?
it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Riddler, that psycho from the news?
I thought you'd be interested, considering your history.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You helped the GCPD capture Oswald Cobblepot, better known
Evet.
as the Penguin. He was a terrorist, a member of the Children of Arkham, and your friend. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you.
Al işte.
Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I'm not sure I like where this conversation is going.
This probably isn't gonna help. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends.
Aha.
From the sound of it, you two were close.
John may very well say that, yes.
But not you?
A conversation in a mental hospital does not make us friends, much less close.
I see. According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
I saw you flee after John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Several people were hurt.
I got out of there as fast as I could.
I don't blame you. You must have been scared. John was discharged from Arkhan months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact.
Anasının nikahı.
Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
Okay, now I'm a little creeped out. I knew him for, what, a day?
Maybe you made an impression on him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
Every association you've made so far has been investigated by the authorities or covered by the press. I have nothing to hide.
Aynen öyle.
All you do is hide. Hide behind the press, behind your money, your power. I think it's all an elaborate mask. You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father.
Bak senin konuşma şeklin.
Think you are.
You've got the wrong idea. That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Ederiz. Senin tavrın hiç hoşuma gitmedi.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us. I might still be able to disable it, but...
Lucius, please tell me what's wrong.
Bomba mı?
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Ananı sikeyim.
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius!
Lucius! No!
Amını sikeyim, telefonu açmış olsam ölmeyecekti.
One killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion.
The GCPD is opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises' chief technology officer, Lucius Fox, died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
Oğlum, Lucius'ı kaybetmemiz bizim için çok büyük bir kayıp. Amına koyayım ya.
You were always there for me, Lucius. From the very
Gerçekten
beginning.
her seferinde yanımızdaydı bu adam ya.
He was a good man. To lose him like this, it's hard to bear.
Ananı sikeceğim Riddler.
Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family.
Aynen öyle.
Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing. But this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Riddler will pay for what he's done. I swear to you, I will make him suffer.
Maybe it's what's called for, given the circumstances. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes. She can use all the support she can get.
Aynen öyle. Funny. Amına koyayım, tam bunu da ekibe dahil edecektik ya. Lucius'la beraber var ya, harikalar yaptılar.
None of this.
Adım kaçtı amına koyayım.
Tiffany, I know what you're going through. I remember what it was like when I lost my parents. That, sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It certainly didn't for me.
Ah be, amına koyayım, ağır drama girdik.
You know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about. So much wisdom in that goofy head of his. And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
Hayda. Bize karşı.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Sinirden bize patladı az önce.
It's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
What, Bruce? What are you mixed up in?
Çok farklı şeyler.
Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you?
Ah siktir ya.
I hope you can forgive yourself. Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
Ah siktir. Karakterlerle ilişkilerimiz de değişiyor bu oyunda. Amına koyayım, kız birden karşımıza cephe aldı ya. Biz kendi tarafımıza çekmeye çalışıyorduk onu.
So sorry, really. It's such a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right? For that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father.
Well, no, but judging by all the...
Hey, how about giving Tiffany some space? Huh?
Bruce! Hey, buddy! It's good to see you.
Amına koyayım, Joker çıktı ortaya bir de.
Come on, man. She's been through a lot.
You're absolutely right. Enjoy the rest of your day. Look, I know it's a closed casket, but I can see by the jeans, your friend was a looker, huh?
Why are you here, John?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look,
Ya ne anlatıyorsun amına koydum?
I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion. I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
You think this is funny? My friend is dead.
I got it wrong, didn't I?
Damn it! Hey, keep it down.
Gotta be quiet as church mice, right? It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkhan.
Cidden kafayı sıyırmış ya.
Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
How did you get out? Oh my God, did you escape?
Didn't have to. Dr. Leland signed the papers herself. She always had a soft spot for me.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me. You know, you might have been a little reluctant at the time, but if it wasn't for me, you'd still be in Arkham. Sleeping off your meds in the rec room with Zaz. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
I never made that promise.
I got into a lot of trouble for what we did, Bruce. You saw that place, saw those doctors.
A vital link in our chain has left us. Matthew tells us...
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce.
Abi bununla anlaşmak çok tehlikeli.
Live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
Bu çok sıkıntı bir noktaya ilerliyor oyun.
Meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. Maybe you will meet them for me, won't you? Please, I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down. Don't freeze me out, please.
Olaylar çok
disappointing.
Çok sıkıntılı bir noktaya ilerliyor.
You know, I spoke so highly of you. I told them you'd fit right in. Just makes me want, I don't know, lash out. Shh.
We're here to mourn. Please.
You shush me again. You'll be mourning the loss of your teeth.
Whoa, easy, John. Take a deep breath, okay? Calm down.
You're right.
Amına kodumun manyağı ya.
Sorry, Bruce.
Ortalığı birbirine nasıl katıyor pezevenk?
Dr. Leland says I have a hard time handling rejection. I think it's the stress. You see, I've got this enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
Uh-huh.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised.
Just from the news. I mean, the guy's clearly a murderer, sick in the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
His hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
Tell me where he is. I am not messing around, John.
Oh, Bruce, I missed your fire. I really did. Yeah,
Bu piç de her boku biliyor.
I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
I would appreciate that, John.
That's what friends are for, Bruce. Just meet mine later, like I asked. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away. Excuse me. Sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
Aynen kanka.
Me too, John.
Be in touch.
Tabii ki de izleme cihazı koyacağım amına
Until
koyayım.
next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Olaylar çok boka sarıyor.
Enjoying the view?
Hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier. But when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing.
Gerçekten amına koyayım ya.
Seems like the world's got it out for that guy.
Oğlum
Spent
önce
some time in
Lucius'u
Arkhan, gets
kaybettik.
drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up. What happens? Someone bombs his company.
Wayne has a talent for finding
O
himself
değil amına koyayım. Riddler piyasaya çıktı. Lucius'u kaybettik. Tam Lucius'un kızını ekibe alacaktık. Amına koyayım. Düşman kesildi bize kız. Üstüne Joker piyasaya
Why am I
çıktı.
not surprised? East End's been a no man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least. A construction site at the center of 46th. Abandoned.
Harvey's boys demolished that area, chasing the children of Arkham. There's nothing but a crater there. Not really a place for Riddler to have a hideout.
Looks like gang activity's heating up along 43rd.
Well, I'll see what I can do. Hey, I get it, but we're stretched thin, I told you. Riddler's a loner. I bet he's avoiding that area.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased anonymously.
Well, the only thing there is an old water tower.
Aha.
Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. Hey, if this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless.
Aynen öyle.
puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. She'll stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me. And I don't think she's good for Gotham.
We all need to draw a line somewhere. It's what separates us from the scum we're trying to catch.
Çok heroik konuştuk. Ananı sikeyim.
The thing with Waller is her line's real blurry. Sometimes you can't see it at all.
Ama Waller'a da ihtiyacımız var.
I was ordered to give her updates
Ananı
on
sikeyim
breaks
ya.
in the Riddler case. If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor.
Aynen öyle. Haber ver, haber ver, haber ver.
So far.
Just be careful around her, huh? She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority. I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll have my people call her people on the way. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
Güzel. Waller bizim tarafımızda takılabilir. Zaten GCPD bizden yana. Ama adam eksiğimiz var ya. Oğlum niye Robin yok bu oyunda amına koyayım. Yanımıza Robin alaydık bari ya.
No one's home.
I told Waller about our lead on this place. She's caught up in briefings, can't get here for a while. She said she appreciates the cooperation. Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn.
Hadi bakalım. Gazete küpürleri.
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vane, isn't he?
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Görmedim, duymadım, bilmiyorum. Ananı sikeyim, tuzağa düştük.
Damn it. It's stuck.
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
Ya
In.
amını sikeyim.
After you.
Cidden tuzağa düştük.
Give me a good, honest crack house any day. Oh, God.
Ya yine zehir tarzı bir şey olmasın ya. Kimmiş
Special
bu?
Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap.
Oha.
He's one of Waller's.
Waller'ın adamlarından biri ölmüş.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
Aynen öyle, parmak kopartıyor piç.
One of his pupils is fully dilated, the other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
Çünkü
The man bit his tongue clean through.
Must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt.
Kulağına
There's some
bakalım.
hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst.
Nasıl bir işkence yaptınız oğlum bu adama?
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Aa, sinyal bozucu var.
Me either.
One shoe is missing.
The soul of the other one's almost completely melted through. That's a hell of an invitation.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
Hadi bulalım neyi yanlış yapmış. Burada bir ayakkabısı var. Tamam.
One shoe, melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
Şimdi hemen kasaları bir kontrol edelim.
Masks.
Hepsinde maskeler var ama her birinin aynen öyle bir parçası eksik.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right.
Aynen ama hepsinin bir parçası eksik. Hadi bakalım. Acaba bağlantı ne? Elektronik kasa var.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
O şekilde açamayız. Şimdi Riddler'ın oyununu bir şekilde çözmemiz lazım.
There are blades inside.
And a lot of blood.
Parmakları kopartmış.
We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Bununla arasında bir bağlantı kurabiliriz hemen.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers.
4 parmağını birden kaybetmiş bir daha.
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields.
Bu yüzden telefonlar çekmiyormuş. Onu da öğrenmiş olduk. Tamam. Burada da prototip var. Bitmemiş odanın.
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Riddler çok tehlikeli ya. Bu ölüm kabini. Ölüm kabinine bakmadan önce etrafı bir kontrol etmek lazım.
That's an agency issue pistol. That's a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino.
Aynen öyle.
It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Kontrol edelim. Aha.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get.
Aha.
A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation? Screw you!
Direkt kafaya darbeyi koyuyor.
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
Şimdi Riddler'ın masasında başka neyimiz var bulabileceğimiz? Vücut kamerası, maymunlar.
I'm starting to sense a theme here.
Başka bir şey bulamıyor muyuz ya masada? Bulamıyoruz. Tamam. Ayakkabı burada. Ayakkabıyı neyle linkleyebiliriz? Ekranlar. Ekranları incelemedik. Ekranları da inceleyelim.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Aynen öyle.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
Aa. Bizde öyle bir mercek yok.
No glass over there.
Orada cam yok. Ölüm kabinini incelemedik değil mi?
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. He was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
Aa, aşağısında bak şey var zeminde. Yanma izi gibi.
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven.
Aynen öyle.
Cooked alive in there.
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
Won't budge. Must be locked in place. Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
Sola doğru yani.
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it.
Aynen öyle.
One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though. Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
Bir kontrol edelim harbiden. İncelemeler bir öncekine göre biraz daha böyle ilk oyuna göre daha iyi yapılmış şekilde gibi görünüyor.
Mori, he sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Mori for a while now. She must have known.
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful.
More psychos to
Ulan diye
worry about.
değildi.
He and his
Ama yine
colleagues.
de bildiğini
They
okudu.
don't see eye to
Aa,
eye. Apparently they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky to kill each other.
acaba iş arkadaşları kim? Sana sadık kal yoksa değişiklik yapmak
I
zorunda
recognize some of
kalacağım.
the names on this list.
Aman da
They're all
Waller'ın...
Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers.
Oha.
We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
Nasıl çıkacağız buradan? İncelemeyi yapamadık yeterince. Şunla şunu bağlayalım, linkleyelim bir.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his shoe.
You got
Attı
a
da.
VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle.
Hah, güzel.
Now I need to know what order they happened in.
Sıralamayı bulmamız gerekiyor.
No connection there. The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he
Aynen
couldn't call
öyle.
for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box.
Tamam. Sonra
Thinking about this all wrong.
tamam.
The agent's shoe caught fire inside the
Ayakkabısı
murder
yandığı
box, so
için
he opened
panikle
it in a
içeriden
panic.
çıkıyor ajan.
As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial.
Sonra parmakları
From where
gidiyor
he
zaten.
lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst.
Aynen öyle, tam onu
The agent made
diyecektim.
a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he could
get Riddler's next clue.
Aynen öyle.
Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The
Nasıl
batsuit's
dayansın
armor is
amına
heat
koyayım?
resistant. It'll
Yapma lan.
Time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Jim.
Neyse Jim'e itelim de mevzuyu.
Let's win this game.
Amına koyayım, büyük olay sıkıntıya girdi. Arkadaşlar kanala abone olmayı unutmayın.
It's rising, Batman.
Almost make out a message. One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
Üçüncüye
The
sor.
monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Görmedim, duymadım, bilmiyorum. Bilmiyorum.
Whichever one it is, the correct save will have a phase with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. They're still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
Az siktir, basamadım.
It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right?
Biliyorum, biliyorum.
The last man who went in there is dead.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Jim.
Wow, when you put it like that, let's win this game.
Tamam, kapak kilitlendi. Isıtıcı çalıştı.
It's rising, Batman.
Almost make out a message.
Konuşma hadi.
Hurry the hell up already.
One won't see trouble and one tells no lies.
Biri sorunu göremez ve biri yalan söyleyemez. Eğer ödül gizlenmişse üçünü. Biri göremez, biri söyleyemez. Duymadım. Duymadım, kulak.
Whichever one it is, the correct save will have a phase with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. They're still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device.
Kulak zarı böyle patlamış.
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Of.
Just in case.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now.
Oha.
A signal. A radio signal. A signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list,
Amını sikeyim, şaka gibi ya.
most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up before going dark forever.
I'm closing in on you, Riddler. We escaped your twisted puzzle. It's only a matter of time before I find you.
Time is one thing you don't have.
Nasıl bende yok? Piç.
I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
Yeah, we'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
Whatever the agency is, you are worse. You're the one torturing and killing innocents.
You think any of these agents are innocent? The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Ya siktir git ya.
Garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything. Even the things you'd rather not.
Whatever happened to you, it doesn't let you off the hook. You're still responsible for all the pain you've caused.
You think I'm asking for mercy?
Dilenemezsin zaten. Amına kodumun çocuğu.
I just wanted to see if the man who claims he fights for justice is really as good as he believes. But then you already answered that for me, didn't you?
Aynen öyle.
When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend.
Siktir.
Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast. Something only a pragmatist would do.
You shouldn't have said his name, Riddler. I'll make you pay for what happened to Lucius.
That must be the guilt talking. After all, the poor man's death is on you. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what to make of any of it.
Benim yüzümden mi? Anasını bak. Söveceğim ha. Ah be çocuğu, senin yüzünden öldü zaten adam.
Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
Göstereceğim sana. Oğlum sana kafayı taktım ya. Seni var ya bulacağım lan. Sen belanı siktim ki ben. Sen naneyi yedin. Şimdi sinirlendim amına koyayım.
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all.
Ne yapayım amına koydum? Sanki bunu konuştuk mu daha önce?
What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
Jim, what you're asking, there's no easy way to talk about it.
Yeah, I gathered that much.
Niye ilişkim değişti? Aa yok tamam, gülen surat yukarıya çıktı. Ya biliyorum dün doğmadın da. Evet. Ama
you can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. And as much as I understand your reluctance to talk, It doesn't make me feel any better about this. Batman. I'm sorry for your loss.
Adamsın lan sen. Yemin ediyorum var ya. Oğlum. Aha, Alfred, Lucius, Gordon bunlar da olmazsa amına koyayım Batman ne yapacak?
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
He looked me straight in the eye, Alfred. He's been our friend a long time. He deserves to know.
I understand that, Bruce, but he's still too close for comfort.
Doğru.
I'm sorry, but he is.
Doğru.
You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
Çözdük.
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God, you did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two.
With Lucius gone, we need to find someone to take over his role.
No one could ever fill his shoes.
Ya o anlamda demedim be oğlum.
But you're right. Between the Lady Arkham affair and losing Lucius in this gruesome fashion, it's clear we're up against a new class of criminal. This war of ours, it may be too much for us on our own.
Aynen öyle. Yardımcı alalım.
The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it.
Hadi ağırdan gidelim. İletişim şebekesine bağlanalım.
He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives.
Wow.
And he can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Amına koyayım. Direkt saldırı yapmak için şey yapabilir.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes.
Ah lan.
It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
You are a rock, Alfred. I'm always able to count on you, huh? Even in the toughest times.
Tabii ki de oğlum.
Last thing I want to do is let you down.
Alfred dışında amına koyayım. Sırtımızı yaslayabileceğimiz bir şey yok.
Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
He knew he was going to die. Can you switch to audio only, please?
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
Amına koyayım.
I shouldn't have watched this.
Söyledik sana.
I'll go get that tea, Master Bruce.
Sinyalin temiz versiyonunu almamız lazım.
Now I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
Tiffany.
That's a match.
Tiffany. Batman? Dwayne?
No. The two sounds have to be the same.
Tamam amına koyayım ya.
Bruce?
These are definitely not the same. Now the sounds have to match for this to work.
Abi anladık, ses eşleşecekse bırak.
Tower. Enterprises. Bruce.
Tamam.
The waveforms match. There. I piggybacked on a Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch.
Şimdi yapmamız gereken...
Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work.
Aynen öyle.
It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Unknown contact.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral. From Arkhan.
Joker mesaj atıyor bize.
Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Mori, huh? John thinks that Mori can get us Riddler's location.
You believe him?
Maybe we should go back to the beginning.
Vay amına koyayım.
Bring Rumi Mori up on the back computer. Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
Bu arada Rumi
Mori's
daha...
a businessman.
Mori
Given the
daha
right
şey
incentive,
oldu.
he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
Aynen öyle. Riddler tarafından öldürüldü. Diğer taraftaki adam da Riddler'ın sağ kolu amına koyayım.
Peer to peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him.
Nasıl
If
görüşeceğiz?
Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased. On the other hand, Riddler's lieutenant,
Eli Nabel, took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
Cracking him will be tougher, more physical.
Aynen
Certainly a
öyle.
job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
Sıkıntılı seçim. Mori'den bilgi öğrenebiliriz ama Bruce Wayne olarak gideceğimiz için de olay daha büyük sıkıntıya girer ya. Zaten Bruce Wayne olarak bu tür konularda çok dikkat çekiyor haldeyiz. Ama Batman'in sorgulamaya gitmesi daha mantıklı ya. Eli'ye gidelim.
It'll be nice to catch up. Tell Waller I'm on my way.
Yani Batman olarak gidip konuşmamız daha mantıklı. Bruce Wayne olarak zaten Waller'ın ekibi bizim üstümüzde. Adamlar bizi izliyor zaten amına koyayım.
Oh, Batman. Gordon's in briefing the deputy ops. I'm sure I'd want to know you were here.
Allah
Wallace
Allah.
agency people commandeered the whole precinct. Pretty much moved in. They give you any trouble, I'll straighten them out. Running around like they own the place. They got no respect for the way we do things.
Allah Allah.
You have Eli Nabel in custody. Take me to him.
Nabel's my prisoner, not hers.
Says who?
4 of my agents went missing, including Agent Avesta. I don't have time for a pissing contest.
Your agents are missing?
We believe Riddler took them. If the body you found in his workshop is anything to go by, we don't have much time.
Aynen öyle.
Riddler warned us the last time we nearly caught him in Sudan. Said he'd hit back if we got too close.
Sounds like you need my help.
If it gets my people back, then sure.
Bak,
Riddler's
bak.
lieutenant hasn't given us a damn thing.
O
I'm
zaman
hoping
bırak
you'll have better luck making him talk.
That's why I'm here.
bir konuşturalım bakalım.
Come on then.
Just remember, the commissioner likes things by the book.
Hatırlayacağım rahat ol.
Gordon told me you talked to Riddler in the workshop. You say anything I should know?
Riddler said he had a history with the agency. Claims your people broke him. Made him insane.
That maniac was insane long before he came on my radar.
Senin radarından bahsetmiyorum.
He can tell me all about it after Nabel gives him up. You know, I saw what you did to Carmine Falcone last year. Dangling a 60-year-old man off a high-rise was certainly effective. You ask me, you could have gone further.
What's your point?
Use any means necessary.
Oha.
As long as you get Nabel to tell us where Riddler is. My agents' lives are at risk.
I'll get him to talk. My way, not yours.
I don't care how you do it.
Tamam.
As long as it gets done.
Amına koyayım ya. Bildiğin otorite kapıştırması yapılıyor şu anda. Kaka gibi.
Meet your new interrogator, Eli. I believe you two have met before. Get up and get in that goddamn chair. Probably best to keep this off the record. Unless you prefer me to leave it on.
Keep it off.
Selamun aleyküm. Hadi bakalım.
Need anything else?
Yok.
Call an ambulance. Eli's going to need one.
Bak direkt başlarken. Hadi bakayım göz korkutmaya başlayalım. Oğlum sen benim kim olduğumu biliyor musun? Siktim senin belanı. Buradan izleme.
I'm on vengeance.
Work with me, Eli. Maybe I can help you in return.
I'm so glad you're here. These people, they ain't cops. They ran the cops off. But I heard about you. You'll keep them, keep her from killing me.
O zaman anlat
Riddler
bana.
said you had rules against that. Against killing.
Time's running out, Eli, so don't test it.
Just get me out of here.
Talk, and I'll think about it.
I can't.
We don't have time for carrots, Batman. Only thing moving this mule is a big old stick. You get me?
If I wanted a partner in the room, Waller, I would have asked.
Fine. Just remember, we don't have time to waste.
Where is he, Eli?
I already said I can't tell you. And I said it a million times to the guys before.
Söyleyemez misin?
The only thing I'm more scared of than dying is pissing him off.
Öyle mi?
You've seen his machines. He can hurt you in ways they don't got names for.
Riddler just dabbles in pain, Eli. I've turned pain into an art form.
You don't understand. Riddler has a plan that no one can stop. You can't beat him. He studied you too well.
Allah Allah.
And the agency, they don't have a chance. He can destroy them anytime he wants with a phone call.
He's talking about the signal, Bruce. He has no idea you protected the agent's phones.
Aynen
There's
öyle.
no one that could save me if I cross him.
I blocked the agency cells, Eli. They won't work as targets.
How do you know about that?
I'm smarter than Riddler.
It makes no difference. There's no getting away from him.
Öyle mi
He can be
zannediyorsun?
anywhere with his signal.
Güzel.
His fear of Riddler is too great. You have to get in his head somehow.
There's nothing you can do, Batman.
We'll see about that.
Wait, is that signal? You're calling a missile right to us.
You've got 90 seconds, Eli. Talk.
Batman, shut that thing off right now!
You're insane! You'll kill us all!
It's counting down, Eli.
Ananı sikeyim, çok iyi.
What are you going to do about it?
You're bluffing. There's cops outside this door.
You're gonna get us all killed!
Maybe.
Maybe not.
Are you willing to take the chance?
I'll tell
Tony.
you. Please, just make it stop. He's on a ship in Gotham Bay.
What ship?
The Lady of Dublin. The missiles are there too. It's where they're launched from.
Ananı sikeyim. Çok iyi blöf yaptık.
You're crazier than he is.
Oh, god damn.
The Lady of Dublin. Get back up and meet me there.
Batman. Gordon's still gonna be pissed you went around him. But I appreciate you holding back.
Yani kuralına göre oynadık bu arada. Hiç ekstra şey yapmadık. Ve konuşturduk adamı. Sinyalin gelmeyeceğini var ya. Oğlum havaya uçsak ne komik olurdu amına koyayım orada ya. Neyse güzel çözdük orayı, güzel çözdük.
Armed men on board. This must be it.
Oy hadi bakayım.
Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
Biz de bilmiyoruz. Gidelim.
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
Riddler'ı görmüyorum.
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
You'll see what's gonna happen.
Aha.
My friends will all be here soon. Then you'll see
We
what
found him.
Your interrogation of Riddler's man produced solid intelligence.
You and your boss.
No sight of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here somewhere.
Regret to have miscalculations. All your idiot colleagues too.
Hostages.
They appear to be more of
1,
Waller's
2,
agents.
3 tanesi orada.
And Blake are likely among them, based on what Waller told us.
Your agency has been on my heels far too long. I'll give it to you. You're relentless.
A good spot for cover.
It's going to feel satisfying to get my revenge on your predecessors. Even if you're really just a small part of my plan.
What are you talking about?
You'll see what I mean soon, of course. They might be angry I brought you here, but when they understand why, they'll recognize
Wait for it.
After all, I am uniquely qualified to see the big picture. It's often a struggle.
Careful.
Making people
I
see
know.
Ananı sikim, yakalanıyorduk az
I'm
kalsın.
sure you can understand. I get it. Sometimes my methods can appear a little unorthodox. You brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government clods really thought you were smarter than... It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling.
Ananı sikim.
My
Elektrik
friends will be
verdi.
here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online now.
Ready, Bruce.
Ay.
Let the hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over. Oversized vermin!
Amına kodum.
Batman! Batman!
Agent Avesta.
Aa, Avesta
It's heating
burada.
up!
Aa, birini kurtardık.
I...
Amına
Are you
koyayım.
all right?
Kafese kapatıldık.
Oh God, not more.
Bu sıkıntı oldu bizim için.
He's
Orospu
wearing
çocuğu.
something that neutralizes the shock device.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks. Poor Eli held out longer than I expected, but I knew he'd give me up eventually.
Allah Allah.
All part of the plan.
The missiles.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Maury. I saw how angry you got about what happened to Fox.
I hurt a lot of people doing what I do. My code is how I stay human.
It's why I'm out here, and you're in there. About to meet your maker. My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions.
Acaba bunun
Get them wrong,
partnerleri
one of
kim?
these agents gets torn apart.
You won't get away with this.
You get them right, this happens.
Orospu çocuğu ya.
I designed this for you, Batman. Gotham's champion of justice will die in an unfair puzzle. Let's get started.
Başlayalım.
A lot to get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all.
It's me you want, not Agent Avesta. Let her go.
Oh no, she needs to be in there with you. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her, I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture.
Amına koyayım.
This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleagues will die.
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Amına koyayım, Lucius Fox.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman.
Orospu
You saved
çocuğu.
a life. But
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
number 2, also completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
I think he means me. Say it.
Don't you dare answer that.
Please. Don't let him die. Say it.
I need an answer.
Or click, click, click.
I'll give you the answer, but only if you free us.
You don't get it. I make the rules, not you.
Please. No.
Avesta, please! Please!
Blake! Oh my god, Blake!
Ananı sikiyim.
Enough, Riddler. You made your point.
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
I'll distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
Nasıl yapacağız? Nasıl yapacağız?
I'll fire one of the missiles. Use the Batcam to make it target the cage. And use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
Aynen öyle.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you.
Definitely not you.
What are you doing? No!
Kapat amına koyayım. Şimdi senin ananı siktim.
Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you? You don't...
Senin hayatını sikeceğim, hayatını.
Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
Az siktir, drone orada. Amına kodumun oğlu.
This can't be happening.
Siktir. Bastım ama. Ya sikeyim başla.
Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you?
Senin ananı sikeceğim. Orospu çocuğu.
Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
Öyle mi zannediyorsun? Amına koyayım, drone hemen. Amını sikeyim. Videoyu izleyip kanala abone olmayan herkes Riddler sevicidir. Oy! Biraz daha dövelim bunu. Biraz daha dövelim. Lucius'a yaptığı için biraz daha dövelim hadi. Amına koyayım, Blake öldü.
Batman, Blake and I tracked Riddler's ship through the Port Authority logs. We thought we could bring him in ourselves.
Aferin size.
Riddler snatched us straight off the docks. I should have said no. Urged caution. And now my colleagues are... All we did was hand Riddler more hostages.
You can't punish yourself for their loss. None of this is your fault.
Ne diyeyim amına koyayım? Ne diyeyim?
Despite the cost, at least we've got Riddler in custody.
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Is this really a victory for you, Batman?
You're the one in cuffs.
Yeah, but you're the one that broke your precious rules. You let one agent die to save another. Well, that can't sit right with you. Can it?
This entire twisted situation is your doing, Riddler. All blame is on you.
Aynen öyle.
So are the consequences.
Is it? You came at me, remember? Not the other way around. I pushed the Batman to his limits. Tested his precious code. And my comrades would have been impressed.
Senin o yoldaşlarını da bulacağım.
It's all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree.
Ya ne geçti eline? Amına kodumun oğlu.
They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me.
I look forward to meeting these friends of yours. They're next on my list.
Good. They deserve it. Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here.
Ne oldu lan? Az siktir, boynundan vuruldu.
They broke the pact.
The pact?
Naneyi yedik amına koyayım. Orospu çocuğunu boynundan vurdular, zehirlediler.
Lock the ship down and radio for more medics. But Riddler, is he? Oh, God damn it. I hope it was worth it, Batman.
Worth it?
Riddler's a damn corpse. One of Waller's agents is dead. We're not getting a shred of usable testimony out of Eli Nabel. Not after you scared him half to death in my custody. You went behind my back with Waller and buried the investigation in the process. This is beyond the goddamn pale. What were you thinking? How could you undermine me like that?
I'm sorry, Jim. I didn't mean for this to happen.
No, I'm the one who's sorry. The trust between us, it's gone.
Az siktir.
Our partnership is over.
Şaka
No
yapıyor.
more sharing evidence. No more squad car backup. The GCPD can't support you anymore.
You're being unreasonable, Gordon. You need my help protecting Gotham.
If what happened at the precinct is protecting Gotham, I want no part of it.
Oğlum ben yapmadım ki bir şey amına koyayım.
I just want to know how we got to such a messed up place.
You're supposed to be the one with the answers, Commissioner. Way I see it, Batman took initiative getting a confession from Nabel. You, on the other hand, Gordon, well, you've been 2 steps behind Riddler from the start.
That is not fair.
This mess here, that's on you. Batman's had his priorities straight, but you...
Now wait a damn minute.
Your stonewalling the agency has screwed us all.
This is my fault, and mine alone. It's not fair to let Gordon take the blame.
Now you side with me. Don't do me any favors, Batman. I can look after myself.
Do as he asks. Right now we need doers, not
Of. Olaylar iyice
Consider
boka
it
sardı
kindness I
ya.
don't just straight up get you demoted. Now leave us alone. We have sensitive case details to discuss.
You two deserve each other.
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known.
Olay boka sardı.
Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham. You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now. Let me know if you have anything to share.
Riddler expected his friends to back him up tonight. Guess he wasn't as popular as he thought.
That fits a theory we have. Evidence from his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group.
Hangi grup?
Dr. Harleen Quinzel. Former psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum. She's very elusive. Keeps her head down.
Harley Quinn?
Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line. And knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Ananı sikeyim. Az siktir. Oğlum Amanda Waller kim olduğumuzu biliyor. Naneyi yedik. O değil de arkadaşlar, videoyu izlediğiniz için teşekkür ederim. Bak, kanala abone olmuyorsunuz. Kanala abone olun amına koyayım. Bir iki yorum yapın, bir şey yapın ya. Olaylar iyice boka sardı. Gerçekten bir önceki seriye göre daha da boka sardı olaylar. Anasını sikeyim. Neyse, bir sonraki bölümde görüşürüz.